Hello and welcome. Today I will be showing you around a little project I've been working on for about a year and a half now. I had originally started working on it and realized quite quickly actually that it was going to be much more difficult than I thought in the first place. So I stopped working on it. I then found a program called MC Edit, which is a godsend for me, and I finished it. Even with MC Edit, it was still a pain. But here it is. This is the SCV-70 Whitebase. This is a Pegasus class from the series Mobile Suit Gundam. It is a 1-to-1 scale model of Whitebase, so it is 180 blocks from wingtip to wingtip, and 260, I want to say, 260 blocks from there to there. Well, to the front, to the all the way back to the engine. And it was also about 90 plus blocks tall. As I said, this took quite a while to build, even with the help of MC Edit. It's actually, funny thing, this is actually the third time recording this because I'm not really used to OBS, and this is my first video technically. And yeah. Anyway, enough about me. In here we have a little hangar space, cargo storage area. I will probably build a Medea. If anyone's familiar with the Gundam series and knows what a Medea is, good. If not, oh well. Maybe I may recreate the death of Matilda, Ms. Matilda scene. That would be kind of fun to do. In here, we have a Gunperry, another ship used in Gundam series. It was basically a transport ship. Pilot was a Kai Shiden. I'm not really too happy with this. This is too blocky for me. I like more smooth. And yes, I know I'm playing Minecraft. It's all blocks. But if you get it to a certain size, it's much more smooth. Here we have another hangar, or a hangar. This is hangar B. This one was primarily used for storage of cargo, which I will convert later on. They didn't really use this one to launch any suits. Primary hangar was hangar A, which is over here. I will build a RX-78, a gun cannon, and the paraplegic gun tank. If you're a fan of gun tank, I'm extremely sorry. I prefer the gun cannon over the gun tank, truthfully. I'm in the snapshot at the moment, so these blocks right here, I love these blocks at the moment. Much better than these redstone lanterns, because you don't have to have a power source behind them. They're a godsend. Little indicator light for you to launch. This will be, not is, will be a semi-functional build, meaning that some of the weapon systems will kind of work. So back here we will have these 16, I believe, missile tubes, and they'll be controlled by command blocks, so they'll open, maybe shoot something out, maybe a firework or something. Yeah, firework. In here will be a megaparticle beam cannon, and on the other side there'll be another one. Here will be the main cannon, which is a 100 127, 125 dual barrel cannon. 127, 125 millimeters. Here is the bridge. You'll notice there are snow layers here. That is part of the shutter system that I'm using command blocks for. I will show you that. Get in there, get in there. There you go. Fix. Pressing this button, we trigger the command blocks, and I haven't gotten everything set in place yet, so right now it'll clear this in a second. I'll give you a tour around while it's doing that. Ah, there it is. So now it's all clear and nice, and the glass, I think that's back. I don't know if I replaced it or not. When I hit this again, it will say all hands level 1 combat stations, and it will add snow layers. And once it gets to a full block, these snow layers will change into iron blocks, and when it gets up here, it will also change to an iron block. So it's effectively a shutter. And when it closes, it will go from top to bottom. So it's basically the reverse order of this. So this is the bridge. This is a comm station. I'm not entirely good at interior decorating. This is the best I could do. Here we have a radar, or technically just a screen. Same with there and there. And these are also screens, but Minecraft, you can't really do something inset inside something, or it'll show out on the outside, because this is technically only one layer thick. I will have command blocks acting as elevators, so it'll basically teleport you down. You can walk over, teleport down again. In this, I will actually have a probably pixel art of the ship itself with some little gibberish text, like telling you the status of the ship and stuff like that. You have the helm where Mirai Yashima sits. Oh yeah, command blocks. So over here is the command blocks that I'm using. So there are effectively there are 17 different things I have to clone. So this is snow layer 1, 2, 3, and it goes all the way up to 16, which is the final one, which turns both into iron blocks. This one goes up to 17 because it has to clone no snow blocks. So there's no snow blocks there. Simple redstone, I'm not entirely good at it. In fact, I don't really like doing redstone. If command blocks are available, I would rather work with them. They're a little bit simpler. I'm not too keen. So basically when I press this button here, it sends a command to make a redstone block -3 blocks relative to this one here. So -3 blocks from there, it will make a command block. This one will say to set air or fill air right here. When the redstone block hits here, it activates that immediately, it gets erased. But it's there long enough for this repeater to be powered. Goes down into here. Again, not good with redstone. Had to look up a video on how to make one of these. It's a T flip-flop, a quick T flip-flop. And then it goes in here, all hands level 1 combat stations, says Bright Noah. Here it fills a redstone block. Here it fills a redstone block. So both of those redstone blocks, one goes here, instantly replaced with air via this command block. And one goes here, again, instantly replaced with air. Only one of them triggers because of the T flip-flop. That's about it. Yeah, that's it. if you have any suggestions or are familiar with the Gundam series, which I'm hoping a lot of people are, please leave suggestions on what I can change and how I can fix certain things. Because again, there aren't many references on Whitebase or Gundam. Well, there are a lot of references about Gundam, but for what I'm doing, there aren't many references. For example, I found one reference, one, and it says that here, right behind the bridge, there is a cylindrical habitation module, I guess you could call it, which is where all of the crew sleep, etc., etc. Only one picture. And I'm not sure if that's entirely correct. There are two versions of Whitebase. This is the, not OVA, but TV show version. There is a comic or manga version that is much nicer looking, truthfully. It's more practical. This is 1979 design. I highly recommend you watch Gundam series, but if you want a good Gundam series, I recommend you watch 08 Them S-Team, set in the same century or timeline, and it's just overall better animation than Mobile Suit Gundam. I mean, I recommend you watch every Gundam episode, Gundam series, but again, anyway, this has been a little tour of Whitebase. There's more to come, hopefully. That's about it. Thanks for watching.